Coming up tonight, not so fast. Retailers who rolled out TraceTogether only check-ins are being told it's not compulsory yet.
A 16-year-old girl is among 89 suspected drug offenders arrested in Singapore this week, with $15,000 worth of drugs seized.
And to end the week, this quirky story of a Malaysian man who came up with an ingenious solution to cope with noisy traffic. This is the Straits Times Newsnight. I'm Chao Suen.
I'm Dylan Ang. Happy Friday. It seems like some retailers might have been a tad overzealous. Many outlets around Singapore were found to have jumped the gun, rolling out TraceTogether only check-ins too early.
They have been told to hold off for now by the authorities. The Smart Nation and Digital Government Office said that TraceTogether is currently only needed for events or businesses that are part of ongoing pilots, such as cinemas, live performances and selected nightlife venues.
And speaking of TraceTogether, 38 community centres and clubs will reopen for TT token distribution starting on Monday. Take a look online to see if the CC near you is open for token collection. Now, if you're into drones, here's something you can look forward to. Visiting a flying field for unmanned aircraft at Port Road today, Transport Minister Ong Ye Kung revealed that the ministry has accepted an experts panel recommendation to provide common spaces for the flying of unmanned aircraft in the near future. Mr. Ong said more details will be announced in the coming months.
In other local news, a 16-year-old girl who is a suspected drug abuser is among the 89 suspected drug offenders arrested in an island-wide operation this week. Central Narcotics Bureau said it seized about $15,000 worth of drugs in the operation from Jan 11th to 15th. The operation involved raids in several areas, including Chai Chee, Choa Chu Kang, Toa Payoh and Woodlands. Investigations into the drug activities of all arrested suspects are ongoing.
Looking at the latest COVID-19 situation here, 30 new cases were confirmed today. They included one in the community. There were no new cases in foreign workers' dormitories. The remaining 29 were imported and placed on stay-home notices or isolated when they arrived in Singapore.
A British man was charged today for breaching his stay-home notice. On September 21st, Nigel Skier, who was serving his SHN at the Ritz-Carlton Millenia, left his room without wearing a mask to meet his fiancée. She was not subject to an SHN and was in a different room in the same hotel. She was charged with abetting Nigel's breach of his SHN requirements.
Looking stateside, with just about 5 days to inauguration, US President-elect Joe Biden is pushing full steam ahead with a new Twitter account. Why? Well, he's hoping that the new Press-elect Biden account will help him gain followers before Inauguration Day, as President Donald Trump's followers will not transfer over to the official POTUS account on January 20th. It's something his administration is clashing with Twitter about. The Press-elect Biden account is adding followers fast, but is nowhere near the 33 million following POTUS right now.
Adding some star power to Biden's inauguration next week are Lady Gaga and Jennifer Lopez, who will take the stage to welcome the incoming 46th US president. J-Lo will give a musical performance, while Lady Gaga will sing the national anthem, alongside others in what the transition team said would showcase a diverse America.
Meanwhile, US Vice President Mike Pence vowed to ensure a safe transition of power to President-elect Biden and VP-elect Kamala Harris, 8 days after Trump supporters laid siege to the Capitol building. Meeting with some of the 20,000 National Guard troops who have been deployed to Washington, D.C., he thanked them for providing security at such an important time in the life of our nation. You know, Suen, I heard you're quite the Green Day fan.
Yes, I am actually. The last time they were here in 2010, I was at their show and I caught a guitar pick, which I still have to today.
Oh, then this next piece of news is going to be a huge disappointment for you. American band Green Day have cancelled their April 1st Singapore Indoor Stadium concert due to the COVID-19 pandemic and travel restrictions. The band have also cancelled the rest of their shows in Asian cities such as Seoul and Bangkok. Those who bought tickets will receive a full refund.
The Grammy-winning trio, best known for hits such as American Idiot, Boulevard of Broken Dreams and 21 Guns, was originally supposed to perform in Singapore on March 8, 2020. But the show and the rest of the band's tour was postponed as the coronavirus outbreak worsened. And it looks like Green Day will be just one of many international acts who will be forced to cancel shows this year as the COVID-19 situation in the world continues to escalate.
Now, in a rather unusual story, a Malaysian man who illegally installed 11 speed bumps next to his house has apologized for his actions. Photos of the bumps along a 40-meter stretch had gone viral on social media, with many members of the public criticizing the hassle it caused. 40-year-old Nur Muhammad Roslam Harun said he had installed the speed bumps because he was often disturbed by the noise of passing vehicles, which caused him to be stressed out. The bumps have since been removed. What a story, really.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't condone his actions, but that sure is a creative way of taking matters into your own hands. And if you travel by car or bus on a day-to-day basis, your ride might be bumpier than usual. That's no thanks to the recent emergence of more potholes on the roads, leading motorists and cyclists alike to voice concerns about safety.
The Land Transport Authority said that the number of potholes detected on roads in January so far is double the monthly average number detected in 2020, from 700 or so to 1,400. Heavy rain in the last few weeks have been cited as the main cause, as persistent rainfall softens the soil, resulting in tarmac giving way when vehicles go over them. LTA says repairs will be made as soon as possible and that road users are encouraged to alert the authorities of such potholes through the One Service or My Transport app.
Dylan, you're quite the avid cyclist, aren't you? Have you encountered the potholes?
So far so good. I've seen a couple, but I've managed to dodge them. So fingers crossed. Over in sports, if you follow the English Premier League, it doesn't get more exciting than this. A mouth-watering top-of-the-table clash awaits as, for the first time in 12 years, storied rivals Liverpool and Manchester United are neck and neck in the title race. United, who lead the standings by 3 points thanks to a midweek win, will be vying to go 6 clear with a win at Anfield. But if Liverpool are victorious, the reigning champions will reclaim the top spot on goal difference.
Score predictions, Dylan?
Ooh, I got to go with United as a fan. I say 2-1 to us, with Rashford getting a goal. And yourself?
Frankly, as an Arsenal fan, I can't say I care too much either way, but if I had to call it, I'd say 1-0 to Liverpool.
Wow, we'll see about that. And that wraps up the Straits Times News Night. Do visit straitstimes.com to see more news and videos.
You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the button below. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.